Good day, everyone. Today I'm going to report about the Yakan tribe. So, what is Yakan tribe? Yakan tribe is the indigenous group from the Philippines, specifically from the Sulu archipelago, which is located in the southwestern part of the country. They primarily reside in the islands of Basilan, although some may also be found in nearby areas like Zamboanga. The Yakan people are part of the larger ethnic group known as the Moro, which is composed of various Muslim ethnic communities in the Philippines. So the Yakan culture is rich with traditional crafts, particularly weaving. They are known for their intricate textiles, such as the Yakan woven fabrics, which are often used in clothing and ceremonial attire. So the language of the Yakan people is the Yakan people speak the Yakan language, an Austronesian language distinct from other languages spoken in the Philippines, which their language is influenced by Arabic, Malay, and other local languages. It remains an essential part of their cultural identity. The Yakan language is characterized by a soft, melodic sound with a mix of consonants and vowels like many Philippine languages. It features syllabic structures with a preference for open syllables or consonant to vowel, which makes the language sound fluid and rhythmic. These are the common words used by the Yakan people. First, which is balo, means house, kung sa ato sa Bisaya balay, banwa, village or town, nakan, which is food or pagkaon in Bisaya, bata, child, hara, mother, or other words is Diyaka di mo yawadi, which means where are you going? Or taman and last is taman lang, which is means just wait. Next are their beliefs. So Yakan people believe in their Allah, which is God is the center of their religious beliefs, and the Yakan follow the teachings of the Quran, which is the holy book of Islam, and the Sunnah, the practices and sayings of the Prophet of Muhammad. And also, they observe the Islamic rituals and practices, including daily prayers or salat, fasting during the month of Ramadan, paying zakat or almsgiving, and performing the Hajj pilgrimage to Mecca if possible. Some Yakan people believe in the presence of ancestral spirits or jinn or the supernatural beings. These spirits are believed to influence daily life, and people often offer prayers or rituals to appease them or seek guidance. Next is their livelihood. So traditionally, the Yakan are farmers, fishermen, and traders. They also engage in hunting and gathering, particularly in the forest of Basilan. Their homes are often built using local materials such as bamboo and thatch. In their forms of education, in traditional Yakan society, elders played a central role in imparting knowledge to younger generations. This education was passed on orally and through everyday activities, including storytelling, prayers, and practical tasks. Elders taught elders taught younger Yakan about their cultural values, traditions, beliefs, and spiritual practices. Much of Yakan education occurred within the family. Children learn through observing and participating in daily tasks like weaving, fishing, farming, and cooking. Through these activities, they learn essential life skills as well as the rules in the. And next to that are the arts and craftsmanship of the Yakan people. So the Yakan are renowned for their weaving skills, which are passed down through generations. So the design in their woven fabrics often have symbolic meanings representing different aspects of their culture, such as nature, life, and spirituality. They also craft intricate beadwork and wood carvings. So as you can see in the picture, weaving, um, beadworks, wood carving, and also the instruments made of wood carvings. Next is the traditional clothing. The Yakan are known for their traditional clothing, particularly their woven textiles. These garments are often made from brightly colored hand-woven fabrics that are rich in intricate patterns and designs. So, the Yakan known for their skillful weaving techniques, as you can see on the picture, and they produce hand-woven textiles called sinulatan or inabal, which feature intricate geometric patterns, often in bright or contrasting colors like red, yellow, green, and black. These textiles are used for clothing and other cultural artifacts. So, women typically wear long, flowing dress known as the baju, made from the Yakan's traditional woven cloth. This is paired with headscarf, reflect, reflecting Islamic modesty and cultural expression. So, woman, um, which is nagwear sila og sablay or tapis, with traditionally wear sablay, which is means a long cloth worn as a skirt by the woman, or a tapis or wrap around the skirt, which is often made from colorful hand-woven fabric. These are fabrics are typically made with cotton, silk, or other locally sourced of materials. And their blouse, which is women wear blouses or tunics that may be adorned with embroidery or beadwork. These are blouses are often made from light fabrics and others sometimes paired with intricate accessories. And so sa men bodke, wear sila often wear barong or camisa di chino made of light breathable fabric. So this barong is a formal skirt worn over a plain shirt typically made from pineapple or cotton adorned with embroidery. Or then also they wear sash or this is commonly worn around the waist or sometimes over trousers, providing comfort or flexibility. And last is conclusion. So, the Yakan tribe has a rich and vibrant culture that is deeply rooted in their Islamic faith, their environment, and their long-standing traditions. From their intricate weaving to their close-knit family structures, the Yakan continue to preserve their cultural identity while adapting to modern life. Their community spirit, artistic heritage, and respect for nature and elders remain defining features of their way of life. And that would be all. Thank you for your listening.